Hey, Kerpo. Yeah, we're focusing on the coaching, so I'm not interacting too much with chat here. But it's nice to have a higher level player to coach, actually. It's very abnormal, you could say. Oh, Spanish? Nice. Although, against students? Well, actually, Inquisition counteracts the conversion resistance, right? So we can keep that in mind, that monks, not horrible. Not great, but not horrible. I'm not going to meme, though. I'm not going to go, like, full missionaries. We're going to play somewhat standard, because, well, this is coaching. We don't want to... We don't want to do something too crazy. So, yeah, Spanish. We're going to go light cav, because as this is coaching, we're just going to play pretty standard. Light cav into boom, which should be pretty good. Teuton farms are a little bit of an issue, though. So Teuton farms, they are going to be quite strong. How do my unique unit, or how does my unique unit do? Conquistador, probably pretty good, because it forces him to play Skirm or like Crossbowman, potentially. So, do we want to go light cav, or do we want to just play, like, conks? The thing is that monks will be pretty good against conks early. Although his micro isn't super good, so it might actually end up being okay. Conk and donk is the standard, yeah. I don't know about that. What do you think about Spanish unique tech? What, supremacy? It's pretty good. You can go Supremacy and Sappers late game and kill all. Oh, the Inquisition one. Well, you don't want to just make a castle for that. It's going to be really expensive. Anyways, let's focus on this game and what I'm actually going to be doing. So, I think light cav is probably better. Just as a standard. We could go into conks. I'm worried about onagers, but I think we can go monks against Teuton onagers. Like, monks with the Inquisition should be fine, right? So I think what we do is we go for light cav opening, boom, get the relics, and then go for a castle at home, conks, and then he will go onager or bombard cannon, and we will go for Inquisition monks as the follow-up. We don't even need to go forward, but, well, of course, I don't have crop rotation with Spanish, so the ultra late game is not great as this civ. So we have to keep that in mind, that my usual playstyle of just playing the late game is maybe not the greatest, but, yeah. Oh, I found him. Don't tell me we didn't get a hit. What? Yeah, he should always be patrolling across the map. I'll mention that to him later. Here we go. I'm gonna want a few more on here. Nice. And we don't really have any bonuses for light cav other than, well, our techs give us a refund of gold, which is something. It's not nothing. And since we're gonna go light cav, we will have a second lumber camp, because I want to go up later, right? So I'm just gonna have Vils doing nothing, just like last game. If I don't make a second lumber camp. Oh no, I messed up. Could have been even further in. Oh, another hit. So you always patrol across the map. He saw it this time, but yeah. Oh no. Just chase him home. Go home. Let's not send 3 million there. I'm gonna go up on 26. It's not as late as last game, but I think it will be okay. It's gonna delay my other TCs, but should be able to fight the Relic War a little bit better. Go for the gold. Nice. Just trying to find the relics now. Should be okay to just make a barracks. I guess we just get it here. It's fine. Oh, 4 relics right in the middle. Wow, this is super balanced. Super balanced. Well, where's that last relic, though? The Teutons. Oh, there it is. Nice. Yes. Wow, this is like the most balanced relic spawn ever. This one down here might be slightly closer to me, though. You should have enough for the stable and market here. Should be all right. Is that all my sheep? Oh, yeah. All the sheep. Did I idle? This is gonna be close on the food, but yeah, we're just barely. We can do it. Go. I definitely want to buy some food here, so maybe I should have had more on there. Oh boy. Lots of inefficiency. Yeah, I should have had more than 2 farms, actually. Here, you know what? We need to get this going. Getting these techs also just allows me to buy more food because it gives me gold. So that's kind of cool. A little sloppy. Maybe I should have gone up a little later. It's fine though. His stone's forward. Ooh. Nice. I'm not going to go as heavy into light cav here. I don't think it's necessary. Look at the cool. He's going back and forth. He's doing a little dance here. He's practicing his Michael Jackson moves. Beautiful. He's up real fast. Three spears again. Oh my god, it's a repeat of last game. But he has armor now. Thinking that getting this is probably okay. I don't think we can get another TC right away, so. Oh, he still has his scout cav. I need to be careful. Totally forgot I didn't kill it this game. Lost 2. It was cost effective for him. Oh no. Oh, he sees it. Really need to get another TC going. He will get that. Should probably just get this. Should just get another one. Try and go from a weird angle here. I can't get that. Not with low HP. Aha. Oh, what? Dang. I was hoping that I'd be able to get both. I think he's got the better civ from here. It's two relics though. It's not too bad. I needed to be on way more on here earlier. All right. We want to be thinking about making that castle at home. I need to scout him too. I'm gonna get one of these. I'm gonna have this guy just out on the outside. Monks are still kind of important. I'm gonna be able to go up soon. We go up. We'll have the castle kind of at home though. Mangano. If I had 3 guys, I would pick that off, but I don't have enough. So we're actually gonna go Redemption Monks still. I will be able to get a castle up before he gets in, so that's the key here. See, oh, he has this though. Oh my god. What is conversion resistance? It's useless, right? Okay. That'll be fine. I'm just gonna go up here. Inquisition is 300, 300. Oh, she got deleted. Nice. Oh, he shouldn't just give me the mangonels, yeah. That's good. Nice. Oh, he's going for the castle. Wish I had more conks here. Oh, what? This is super awkward to push from this position. Okay, this is going to be a very important castle. Then over blacksmith. Need to get on this. Good thing I got masonry. I might actually need supremacy and just like go for a little attack with the Vills. He's got, oh my god, he's making stables. He's going paladin. He's gonna lose that though. This is good scouting though. I think we can safely go pikes now. Oh, he's not out on that yet. Oh. That's good. Oh, bombards are here. Where are my monks? Oh, they're not even close. Shouldn't have let him even had one there. Oh, whoops, I forgot to get this. I don't die in one hit, so it's fine. I actually killed the Treb, so that's really good. Definitely need to turn that on. We want to get sappers. We're almost there. Here, let's move everything out. Well, I have 0 stone. Oy. Oh, he's bamboozling me. He's making something that I didn't expect. You need to get this now. Teutonic Knights. Okay. And we have so much gold. Oh, wow. Those bills weren't even showing up as idle. Actually killed it. I'm a little bit late though. Oh, there's the Cavalier. I don't know where the Vils went. Oh, I guess it's because... Oh, gotta love that hand cannon's just like on top. Wow, even though I shift queued him over here, he's like going outside. Amazing. gonna kill it. Oh. Oh man, free murder holes though. My only siege is villagers. He's really good at taking map control though, like really good at it. This is where he adds siege onager, right? Cavalier's a big waste by him. He should never be making Cavalier here. Yeah. Forward castle with no unit support. Just gonna die. I just need to get to some siege units that's not villagers. That's the main issue. He has murder holes, so it's like I can't just like take stuff out. I can't just sneak take stuff out. Oh, I was just too slow. Oh. GG. Yeah. All right. We're going to get back into the call. Hey, another really nice game. Really competitive.
Yeah, I feel like the start of that game went a lot better, but it still just ended up the same sort of thing where like I just got nothing done when I had like all the map control, the forward momentum, everything.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get right into that. Spectate with the capture age here. There we go. The Supremacy Villagers is very unique. It's the only thing, like, it's just unique to Spanish, but man, those things take down everything. So you always have to be aware of that. You have to play a little bit differently against those because, well, they're just going to take out the monks. Like, if you try to go monks against Spanish without anything to kill the vills are just going to kill everything. And they don't care. Like, I don't care if I lose vills to conversions. So, it was looking dicey for me there for a while, so we'll take a look. We'll take a look at what happened here. What went wrong? Wow, your map sucks. Everything forward. Well, I didn't.
Oh yeah, this was a horrible map. Like even the wood is pretty bad when you look on the left side, but
yeah, you have all this stuff in the back at least, so it's okay. You can make like mill and stuff in the back. Teuton at late game economy is better than Spanish because Spanish doesn't have crop rotation. So, and Teuton with the cheap farms, you should just have more resources overall to work with. So yeah, I think Teuton's and Teuton's is really top tier. Spanish is okay. Spanish is like a solid A tier, but yeah, I think that Teuton's... You really needed Onager at some point. I was always scared of Onager, and that was the reason I had Redemption Monks early, is because your best play was to have Onagers to just kill everything. So
that sounds horrible versus the Bombards, though, isn't it?
Nah. You have your own monks to deal with the Bombards, so it's like... Yeah, you deal with the Bombards with the monks, and even your own Bombards with Ironclad. It's really hard for me to take those out, because... Yeah, my Bombards do fire a bit faster because of Spanish, but you have Siege Engineers. I don't even have Siege Engineers, so yeah, you just match what I'm doing, but then also have the Onager there to kill kind of like everything. And you can sneak in the back. I thought you were going into Paladin. That was your plan, right?
Yeah, I was going into Paladin, but it was kind of ill thought out. Also, I had something happen, and I had like 20 seconds RTC there, which is just like... just got distracted by something in real life, which did, whatever, didn't matter too much.
Yeah, I think it does though. We could have restarted. I don't know.
It was one of those things where I didn't actually realize it was 20 seconds. It just felt like 5 seconds in real life time, so it didn't think it mattered that much.
Yeah, that's quite
but
a bit.
Anyway.
Yeah, whatever. It happens. You're really good at taking map control and building buildings forward because I felt like you were always pushing me. You ended up taking the entire map. But of course, I was able to claw my way back because that's just what I do. But yeah, if there's something that you do well, it's definitely that. And the Relic War went a lot better this game. So I invested less into it, of course.
Oh, you can't afford to invest as much when you're playing Spanish.
Yeah. Well, I have no eco bonus, so it's like, yeah, I needed to go up later if I was going to invest more into it. And I invested as much as I could. But yeah, I got my 3rd and 4th TC late. So let's see for you.
This time I actually made 5 pikes because I thought, well, if we're going to do the same thing again, because I'm not going to change the whole way I play it from one game. Yeah. I thought at least now you'd take bad trades, and that's kind of what happened here. I felt like it was like 2 light cav for 1 monk, which is pretty crap, really.
Yeah, the only good thing about that for me was that it delayed you from taking the relic, so I thought I could maybe sneak it, but good job with your starting scout. I should have had eyes on that, and yeah, so...
Well, I threw it a bit there, but yeah, it could have been bigger.
Yeah. I still got 2 of the relics, which I was completely happy with, though. 2 against 3 is not a big deal. So yeah, moving on from here, you're going for the 4th TC, and well, I'm already on my 4th TC, but yeah, I think my 3rd was later, so your eco is, well, I'd say the eco is about the same now. In terms of the resources collected, I am a bit ahead. So maybe better efficiency. I think I just had my vills down a little bit faster. Maybe just a little bit more smooth with the additions of farms and stuff. But yeah, Teuton farms are super cheap. So you can definitely go on 4 TCs and it's completely fine. And taking this forward position, how did that feel? Like, this was so much better to just try and take map control in the mid game. And...
So like, there's a bit of a story behind this, because when I was first starting to like get better, which was like 1700, I used to watch you play Burmese, and it was kind of the same sort of deal where this would happen quite a lot, and I'd sort of do it some games where I just happened to have the monks and the spears on the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I feel like 4 TC into like 4 castles is a bit ambitious. I should have known that you were going to hit it first. I'm doing that.
Yeah, forward castle was a bit bad, but this was good because this puts the pressure on me. This forces me to make my castle here and not forward in your face as well. Little bit bad losing these to the Redemption Monks. I was kind of scared, but if you had these and upgraded them to Onager, it would have been pretty good. Like imagine just Onager earlier.
I certainly had the eco to do so. I just didn't think it would actually be good in the matchup, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, like initially, okay, I have Bombard, so it feels bad to do honors, but you have so much anti-Bombard stuff. Even Crenellation Castles. Like, Crenellation Castles shuts down Bombard 100% because you just outrange my Bombards. So, and especially without Siege Engineers, I can't get anywhere close to your castle. So, I think that you're completely fine just playing with the... Even if you have this castle here, you get Crenellations, and then you just make some Bombards. You kill my Trebs, well, and then I probably die. We don't need Onagers if you're going to go for this play.
Unfortunately, I didn't realize you had 2 castles. So, I was going to lose the Treb board no matter what here.
Yeah.
And so I just, I should have had a castle further back so I could have at least got conscription and that stuff online, but I just never got Ironclad or anything because it was so late to get into a castle.
Yeah. I knew that I needed to not let you kill my castle here, so that's why I put this castle here. This was super all in by me going for this. So, but otherwise, like, look at the eco. You're pretty far ahead here. I think I idled the TC a little bit here. Yeah, I idled the TC to get out some stuff, although it was a little bit sloppy by me not resuming the villager production super quickly. But I did get handcart, though, so I made sure to finish off my ecotex. When I go up to Imp, I pretty much always get handcart at that stage, so you want to be checking that, because I think it's a good time to get it. It's just on the way up. You can spare the resources, and then it just makes your economy so much better. Okay, but I mean, you are ahead here, so overall pretty strong. And I was feeling the pressure here. Like, I was feeling like you could definitely push in with what you had here, but the conks that came through here spotted that you were gonna go for this, and also I kept you off the gold. That was really my key here. Is, well, you do still have gold in the base, but keeping you off of this gold.
I actually just didn't notice because I wasn't running out of gold, and I was like, oh yeah, what's over here? And I just never even noticed the conks.
Yeah, so these guys killed 8 vills, 4 of something else, a few more. But most importantly, they scouted the paladins. And so I knew that staying on Halbs, or like committing to Halbs, was definitely the play. And this is where, if you had added ranges and gone hand cannons, I'm so dead. Like, I added hand cannons later, but if you have bombard cannons, or just Trebs and hand cannoneers here, I can't do anything about that. So I'm not sure. Did you? Yeah, you saw the pikemen too, so you knew sort of what I was doing. It would have been a really good play.
I actually never saw that. I saw them once you left the gate. I saw them then, but it was like, I kind of knew that there was a chance, because in my mind I was like, okay, but if it's the trash war phase, this is like by far over. So I thought, all in paladin could work if you didn't see it at least. But if you do Halbs, it's kind of like, not the greatest.
Yeah. So losing that bombard was, well, it was
brutal.
Yeah. Well, I have Inquisition, so it kind of cancels out the Teuton bonus, so it's not really a big deal that your Teutons here. And so, yeah, I am getting some faster conversions than you would expect. But yeah, committing to the Paladin. Paladin is, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
These last 2 minutes is just like completely stalled out the push. Nothing's been accomplished. Didn't have any bombard cannons. Didn't have any Trebs out. Like,
yeah.
This is where it felt like I was going to like start, like, my advantage is gone. Everything's gone now.
Yeah. I would say that the game is even now. You were definitely ahead there. You kind of threw that castle unnecessarily, so that castle definitely shouldn't have been forward, as you were saying. But yeah, I think as Teutons, what makes them good is, well, they have many things that make them good, like the fully upgraded monks, Crenellation Castles to just completely shut down bombard cannons. So you have your bombard cannons protecting the castle. I can never kill that because I can't use bombard cannons really against it. Ironclad for your siege units, so I can't really just pick them up with Hussar or whatever, or at least it's a lot harder. So yeah, you just really could play Pike Siege and kill everything. You're kind of not scared, and then just have some utility, like Monks utility. Monks, this is too many Monks as well. Monks should just be utility here and not like the main composition. A few Monks in there is good, though.
Yeah, unless I'm playing like Mongols, I've never been that comfortable playing Onagers into Bombards. But I suppose if my micro's on point, I can kind of understand what you're saying, especially because Spanish, no siege engineers certainly helps.
Yeah,
It's just like one of those high risk things where I feel like if I lose like 2 or 3 Onagers, then it just like the whole push gets stalled as well, and it feels really hard to do anything.
Yeah.
But I can kind of see what you mean, because no one's ever like villager rushed me like this before, obviously. Most people I've faced don't know how to play Spanish properly.
Yeah. Well, and it was just the perfect tech for this situation, because I knew that your entire army was basically just monks. So I was like, okay, what is he going to do against a bunch of vills? I'm just going to keep spamming the villager button, create more vills. And this castle died, by the way. These are sapper vills?
No, I deleted it.
Oh, did you? Okay. It looked like it was, I mean, it was basically losing all the HP, but yeah, it was going to die. And yeah, you got it. Let's see, how much did you get it to?
I think it was like 31% or something.
Yeah, 32. So, I mean, you lost like 2/3, or you lost 1/3 of the stone cost. So, it was still a win for me.
I bet it felt good for you, even though, yeah, it's like 200 stone.
Yeah.
In a post-Imperial game.
Yeah, still. Well, I guess there's lots of stone down here that you haven't taken, but yeah, you had the full map control. You do this better than I do already. Like, you have the entire map. I mean, you are getting top tier civs here, and I'm not, so makes sense. But yeah, this is well done for this. It just need to be a little bit more decisive with your pushes. So get the siege together, get the units together, and just push. Like right now, you kind of have units down here. Yeah, it's good to take these out, but honestly, if you just consolidate everything towards the center and push the middle, I'm pretty dead. And you were, of course, late to adding hand cannons. I think if you had just gone hand cannons earlier, hand cannons as the main part of the army, and then siege, and well, with halbs if I'm going for cavalry, which I definitely could have played cavalry as well.
It might just be because I haven't played that much this week, but I was even surprised when I looked up. I was like, "Where are my archery ranges?" And I realized they didn't build them. And it was like one of those things where any other day of the week, I feel like I would have had that stuff built, but it just like I got lost in the mind games with like the villages and all this other random stuff, and sort of like lost the momentum of what I was trying to do with the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those Spanish villagers are menaces if you know how to use them. Just have to overboom. That's the secret. But this castle, you needed to kill this castle earlier. I was just full repairing it. I have masonry, architecture, and hoardings, so it doesn't die super quickly. But
I was kind of surprised you still had stone, to be honest, at this point.
I kept buying it. I bought like 400 stone to repair this. It was because I knew how important it was to keep this up. I didn't even have fletching, by the way.
Yeah, as well, I was really ambitious with the bombards just running up to snipe your trebs under the castle because you didn't. I noticed you didn't have it. So
yeah.
I was like,
I was sleeping on my upgrades.
That's why all your trebs died under the castle.
Yeah. This needed to be microed better by both of us. So yeah, I have like hand cannons going on. Yeah.
That's actually just purely de-pathing. They actually right-click the castle with those.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of in the habit of just clicking close to where I want them to go and then right-clicking like with a shift key, because yeah, that just happens. It's super annoying. But yeah, this castle not going down quickly allowed me to assemble my hand cannon force, and now I'm basically maxed out. So now I have hand cannons and villagers, and well, what do you even have against that? It's kind of nothing. The skirms, they're good in theory, but
yeah, the villagers just take like 2 damage a hit from them. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
At this point, I didn't have the production. I had like only a couple buildings. I'm just completely lost in the source. So, like if I just like laid down all my buildings before this moment, and then had the production flooding through, this wouldn't be happening. But
yeah,
obviously I didn't, and it is.
I think one of the major issues was the Cavalier as well. Cavalier do basically nothing to me. I don't care about the Cavalier. It's just a big waste of gold.
At this point, I'm just flooding all buildings I can. Like, even if it's wasting gold, I just need shit on the field at this point.
It's
no other choice.
So in this situation, I think you want to give up ground. I think you could have given up this ground a little bit earlier. I have, like, no siege as well. It's not like I can push the castle. And, well, you don't have crenellations yet, but you just get that. And if you had a castle up here, this is too far back, maybe. Well, I mean, it protected the gold earlier, so it's fine. But, well, the farm shouldn't be on the map. The farm should be back here. Yeah, but if you just fall back to your castle, max out. That's the only time you can fight me is when you're maxed out. So don't just try and take fights that you're losing here. And I think if you're going to go Cavalier, you should definitely go Paladins as well. Like, Paladin is such a huge upgrade. 40 HP is huge. And, well, 1 extra Pierce Armor, which probably matters against the Hand Cannoneers at some point. But, yeah, it's like I'm super slow to push here. So it's lots of time to try and get Paladins. But you're still making Halbs. Like, Halbs And I'm not
at this point, it's just spamming for that. I mean, for no reason, just sort of lost in the source. If I cancel queued all that stuff, I could have queued up a million different things instead.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get overwhelmed late game. It's definitely easy. That's definitely normal. But yeah, I think Paladins.
Even here, the helps can still kill your village just because they're Tudor helps, right? They actually take like 4 damage hit from your vills.
Oh yeah, I'm not using the vills to actually do anything other than be a meat shield though. So I think I bring the vills just to disrupt the skirms. And look, you need to be using the shift Q micro that I was talking about earlier with the skirms on the halves, or sorry, on the hand cannons. Like the hand cannons were taking 0 damage there because there was meat shield. But if you even if you just select a few of them and just shift Q a few on the hand cannoneers, they'll just one shot the hand cannons, and then eventually I get thinned out. And this is where the Cavalier are just kind of hurting you because I have some monks. So and I mean hand cannons are pretty good at dealing with Cavalier too, especially Spanish.
Yeah, but I mean look at the resources I'm floating. At this point, it's just like completely lost. I'm floating enough resources to research Paladin and build another 10 of them.
Yeah, exactly. And you have the relic lead.
At this point, I can't really do it, right?
Well, you have the relic lead and you have the better civ. So I think all you need to do is stop sending units here. We need to consolidate the units back here. So basically, when you get pushed out, this is why I'm so good at late game, is this one tactic that I always do, is when I lose ground, I go back behind the castle and I chill till max out and then take a fight. But see, you're sending guys in when you're like 150 pop. So your guys should never be fighting until you're maxed out here, because you will never win a fight.
So the actual explanation for why this happens all the time, because it's happened like 3 times this game, is I'm actually not sending them in. I just end up doing something else, and then like my units are set to aggressive by default. I just keep forgetting to set them to like defensive, and then it just always they just run in under the castle, because the rally point's actually like the outpost, but they just they just get baited in.
They should the rally point shouldn't be in front of the castle though. The rally point should be behind the castle in this situation though. So I think that's yeah, I always just have aggressive stance, but I always set the rally point a bit further back. So yeah, then you don't get drawn out. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it here. So we'll just take a look at the statistics here in the end. Yeah, you had a huge military advantage right here. That was at 3850 here. We'll get back to that in a sec. And look at the economy. With this economy difference, there's no way you should lose. So it's just taking bad fights.
I think more than taking bad fights, it's just like not taking the siege. Like I've always seen that, like I'm just stuck there. My opponent has like trebs and like maybe some other crap in their base, some castles. Yeah. And I just don't have the siege to like push out. And I don't even know, do I take the walls and try to like dive in with military, or do I try to take the castle while like trying to like have bombard fights?
Yeah.
I can never 100% tell what to do to actually just finish the game when I'm winning.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. If you take the walls, I can just quick wall behind, and like even if you get in with knights or whatever, I'll probably just have another layer of walls. So a lot of the time, it is good to just take the castles. But that's where onagers come into play, though. In your situation, let's go back. So you have full map control. Like, yeah, actually, this is where you had the bigger army. Was like pretty early. Wait, where was it?
Pretty much from any point onwards here, I have like 30 vills and a bunch of military.
Yeah. When were you owning me? Which was like, I mean, you're ahead.
It's a little past here.
Yeah, it's like you're pretty far ahead in the vill count. You don't quite have the military out. Yeah, this is where you try to do the paladin switch, which you could have just committed to it as well. Yeah, I'm going Halbs, but honestly, you commit to it.
Yeah, but it feels like when I've got nothing to get inside the base, I just like sit outside with a bunch of paladins, just like waiting. Sort of feels like I'm doing nothing. I wanted to like break in and then just flood you with paladins till you lose, but that obviously never happened.
Yeah, but well, you're good at this map control style, so if you just play like this, but make a siege workshop on the side and make an onager, then you're just in. Just tunnel into here or tunnel into this side. Yeah, I'm gonna see it, but you have map control. What am I gonna do about it? I'm gonna have to give up all of my wood, and then I lose. So, because I can't deal with onager cuts and the front at the same time. So, yeah, if those mangonels had survived earlier, and I think you could have definitely done something like that. That's what really wins the game on Arena. It's not always about pushing the front. If you can go for onagers when you have map control, you can just get in and chop the sides. So I think that'll definitely go a long way. When did you have a lot of military? Yeah, it's coming up here. You had way more military than me at some point. I I think it was just you made way too many monks here, of course. And
yeah, I just didn't expect the villages. I figured like versus anything else, I'm not bad at monk micro. It's kind of okay, but at this point, I was like, okay, there's no point even converting a villager. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but like right here, look, it's 65 military versus 18. This is where I was super weak. I was starting to add in hand cannons, but this is the moment where you're like,
do you think I should have just set my rams to the front with like, loaded a bunch of infantry into the rams, just ram down the gates, and then just like, have them as a distraction on the front with some siege?
Yeah, totally. That would have been completely fine. This is unprotected down here, and there's no point in killing these. You could send whatever the 2 Teutonic Knights that you have just down here to deal with this. At least it takes me off of the gold. These come forward. More siege. Yeah, you have like 4 rams. You go for the front. What can I even do? I have Halbs. Halbs is gonna take forever to take stuff out. It was really just the lack of siege in this instance. There are a few things that you could have done. Of course, make more siege. We're making Teutonic Knights instead of Trebs, right? So it's like, obviously Trebs are better. We could have invested in an Onager, lots of res. So right here, you get a few vills to the side. We get a siege workshop here, or you just make a mangonel out of this one and then make Onager out of a different one. Even could have done it on this side as well. We have units on this side too. You take me off of the gold.
More buildings as well. Just have like, why don't I just have 5 siege workshops? You can have as many as I want. I got that much wood.
Yeah. If anything, they just prevent me from pushing forward fast if I do take the middle. So it's not really gonna hurt you here. And yeah, it's just getting that Onager cut is so huge. You get that Onager cut, you send a few guys back. Suddenly I have to send my halbs to the back. That means the halbs aren't on the front, which means you push the front with siege because I can't really push out. Something like that. So yeah, killing 2 barracks was definitely not a very good use of these rams. But yeah, we only have 1 Treb this entire fight. This is the kill moment here, though, where you could definitely kill me if that was a little bit smoother. But now I'm starting to claw my way back, so now the score is starting to get back because I guess just stuff's dying and I'm actually making hand cannons. Like, I somehow fit 8 archery ranges in all of this mess. And yeah, I mean, all of your production's in the middle, but yeah, as you said, not really enough production, actually. We have like 3 racks. Yeah, 3 racks, 5 stables, 4 ranges. We need to be on like 8 to 10 at this point for sure. And yeah, of course, the Vills. Tanky boys. I think that's...
I can kind of see where a lot of mistakes happened here,
Yeah. So I think that's good for this replay. Did you want to do a little bit of micro practice? Do you have some time?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, cool. Let's go back.
What do you have in mind as far as like, do you want to just monk fight each other, like, monk and light cav fight each other on arena?
Yeah, here I have a custom scenario that we can go for. Oops. And let me just create the game.